Hi, today I'm going to show you how to use the modern Treasury MCP server that's generated by Stainless. The first thing you want to do is run the actual command on the command line, and this is going to list all of the tools that are available for the MCP server. This might actually be too many for Claude to import at once, and so we can check the help to see how we filter this down. And there's many different ways we can filter it, but one specific way is we might want to filter by resource. And one good example might be invoices. And as you can see, this filters down just to a set of 5 endpoints. So for this demo, I have a few different resources that I want to import. And this is what my Claude desktop configuration looks like. I've got the API keys and I've got the 5 different resources I want to include. So you can see that that actually imported properly because there's 32 MCP tools available to me. And now I want to make some queries. So if I look at my Sandbox account, I can see a counterparty called Stanley Moss who has 3 different invoices. One has been paid, one has been voided, and one is still unpaid. And I realized that I actually don't want them to pay this one because I want to give them a little bit of a smaller discount. So what I can do is ask Claude about it, and I can say, can you find the unpaid invoice for Stanley Moss in Modern Treasury? Claude is going to figure out which endpoints it needs to call through the MCP server that you have. So it's going to list invoices. It's going to look for all unpaid invoices. And it looks like it already found one for Stanley Moss. So it's $2,700. The status is unpaid. And so actually, let's say, great, let's void that one and make a new one just, well, then let's just say make a new one with a 7% discount instead. So it's going to know what that information is, and it's going to void this first one. So let's go ahead and allow this. We don't necessarily want to allow voiding to happen at any point, so let's just allow it this once. It's going to void the original, and so now we're going to create a new one. And so let's allow this tool to get called. It looks like it's looking up the counterparty, it's looking up the invoice, and so that it's going to copy over the information for us. Okay, so it's doing the calculation and it's calling the create invoice endpoint. So let's allow that. And this is a fairly complex schema. And now it's also setting it to unpaid, which sends it out. This is a fairly complex schema, and all of this is powered by Stainless. So let's let this finish. Okay, it's done. So let's go ahead and look at what happened in our Sandbox account. We had the unpaid one, and we can see now it's been unvoided, and we have a new unpaid one. We can go and look at it, and we can see that we have our bulk purchase discount of 7%, and we still have our 10 stainless cubes, just the same as before. So that's really cool. That means that the MCP servers let Claude not only request information, but also take actions. So how does this work under the covers? Well, basically, this is the Node SDK that Modern Treasury has shipped for quite a while, but we've now added an MCP server subpackage. And these are the instructions that you saw on the NPM page, but the really cool thing is that we also generate each of the tools very cleanly in separate importable files so that you can mix and match tools as you see fit. So importing the whole MCP server as a program works, but if you want to write your own MCP server, you can just import the tools or the servers, and you can mix and match or compose them together as you see fit, while still taking advantage of the fact that these complex schemas get automatically generated and updated for you over time. So what's the best way to get started with this? You can check out our docs here. These are Stainless docs. Click on generate an MCP server and follow the instructions to get started. We hope you like it.